Alright, can anybody hear me now? Alright, can anybody hear me now? Okay, here we go. Okay. Hopefully everybody can hear me now. For some odd reason, PlayStation decided to make it to where it was so freaking hard to have your voice shared instead of it being like it was on the PS4. Okay, we can finally do these freaking live comms. Hopefully everybody is doing good, man. Goodness gracious, it feels good to be back on the freaking live streams, man. Let me try and get this video pushed out so that way people can go view me. But hope everybody's doing good though. Like I said, man, it's been so freaking long since I've done like a live commentary like this, like a live stream. But I don't know, man, it's just been crazy. Just been trying to upload gameplays and stuff like that. You know, we're kind of almost in a drought for gaming, not quite, but you know, we're still there a little bit. Alright, let me try and post this to my Instagram, which, don't worry about the Instagram thing that's in my, on my channel. I gotta take that one down because I deleted that Instagram, so I'll probably just put my personal Instagram down there, so that way you guys can follow me. You know, I'm gonna try and post more gameplay content on there, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, let's go ahead and post this to my story. Hopefully some people will stop by. We'll see what's up. But goodness gracious, after all this dang on time, it's just been so hard to try and figure out what was happening with the voice audio. It's crazy. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and get my notebook here. And I'm gonna be talking to you guys today about some stuff dealing with the Modern Warfare 3 beta, some feedback that I have. We're gonna hop into a game on Shadows of Evil, one of my favorite maps of all time, probably a top 3 map of all time, if we're being honest. Which, if you guys want to see me rank all my favorite zombies maps, like rank all the maps, like just Treyarch, I could do that. We can make that happen. So I divided a list into 4 things. Hopefully some people stop by on the stream to let me know how the audio is, if my voice is too loud, if the gameplay is too loud. Y'all just let me know what's up. Hopefully we have some people stop by. Going ahead and skip that. But I'm gonna try and make this gameplay as long as I can make it, this live stream as long as I can make it. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, so like I said, I divided it into 4 sections. I have a things that I liked section, which is obviously the things that I like, which is actually a pretty long list, which is surprising. Then I have the things I disliked about the beta, the things obviously that I didn't really like personally. And then I have the things that I hate, which I absolutely hated in the beta. And then I have some things that are nitpicky, like they can be fixed, things that I would like to see fixed. But, you know, we'll get to that later on in the video. But let's start off with the things that I liked, and we're going to talk about the gameplay being smoother, faster than Modern Warfare 2, okay? So the gameplay itself, right? So the beta actually played really good. Like, I didn't have any issues with the beta. I mean, other than the connection, which we'll talk about here in just a little bit. But I mean, bro, the gameplay feels so smooth. Like when the connection's working, when everything's working, bro, it's a beautiful feeling game. Like for real. Like I went into the beta, cautiously optimistic. Um, Being a Call of Duty fan the last like 4 or 5 years, give or take, has been, a game of being cautiously optimistic, if you will. Um, but I can say with this year, like especially coming off of Modern Warfare 2 last year, um, it just feels like I don't know, man. It just feels like Call of Duty has taken a downturn, and I feel like with Modern Warfare 3 coming out this year, um, it's it's gonna change a lot. Like, um, you know, I feel like personally, Modern Warfare 3 is gonna be the game that gets Call of Duty maybe back in the right direction. We'll see. We'll see. Now, this is my personal opinions, so don't go in the comment section, telling me like, hey, crazy Spartan, you're full of shit, you're crazy. I'm just saying how I felt about the beta, okay? These are some things that I feel like they could change. These are some things that I feel like Sledgehammer Games could work on, and some things that I liked from the beta itself, which a lot of people are saying, now that the betas aren't even betas, they're just like the demos or whatever, which I agree with. I agree with. Much doesn't change from the beta to the full launch of the game. Um, so there's that. But like I said, my first point, the gameplay was way smoother. It was way faster than Modern Warfare 2's gameplay, and I absolutely love that about the game, man. It feels really good, and it's a very smooth game. All right. So moving on to my next point, the weapons felt great, bro. The weapons in the beta, I don't know what they did to them, but bro, let me tell you, they felt really good. Like everything felt viable, everything felt usable, and it just felt like they knew what they were doing as far as like balancing goes, which, obviously it being a beta and everything, obviously there are going to be some things that are broken, such as what was that, the UMP 45 or whatever it's called, I don't even know. But the UMP 45 in the beta was absolutely broken. The ACR in the beta, absolutely broken. But let me just say, I mean, it felt good to be able to use weapons like, put attachments on them, and every attachment does not have a penalty, bro. Like they literally removed the penalty for red dot sights, and I'm so proud of Sledgehammer Games. Like, bro, shout out to Sledgehammer, bro. Like they listen to the community probably better than any development studio that's out there. I feel like each development studio they do things well, but then they do things that aren't very well, and some of them have track records that don't really hold up very well. Um, but with that being said, I mean, bro, the weapons felt great. I'm gonna just get it out of the way. The weapons felt phenomenal, bro. Like for real. Um, like I said, every weapon does not have a penalty. Every weapon attachment doesn't have a penalty or whatever else like that. And it just felt great being able to use a red dot sight without it saying, it hurts your aim down sight speed. It hurts your strafe speed. It hurts your movement speed. Blah blah blah. Like Modern Warfare 2, bro. Infinity War, they have to go back to the drawing board, bro. They literally do. Like literally, they have to go back to the drawing board because it just does not make sense. The way they do their games now. But um, that's just another point that I made. The weapons felt great. Okay. Um, Let me go ahead and tell the old lady I'm streaming right now. Um, but yeah, so yeah, my second point, the weapons felt great. Now this next point is something that I'm so glad they brought back, though. Dead silence. Oh my god, it feels good being able to move into the game, like move in the game without your footsteps sounding like you're an elephant on a damn tin roof or something. Like, bro, I don't know why we praised the developers for bringing back Dead Silence when Dead Silence has always been a thing in Call of Duty ever since like what, the beginning of time, like literally the dawn of time, right? I don't understand. I don't understand why we're praising, you know, developers and everything for features like I said that should be in the game, like period, right? I feel like they try and cater the game to a certain subset of people. They try and cater it to the newer fan base, and that's just not the way to go. I mean, there are ways to implement the fan base, like the newer fan base, without, you know, alienating the hardcore fan base. You see what I'm saying? And we'll talk about it here in just a little bit with skill based matchmaking, which is obviously one of the things that I hated. But other than that, man, it felt really good moving around the map. You know, having Dead Silence was phenomenal. I mean, obviously, Dead Silence is one of those things that should never, ever, 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 ever be removed from Call of Duty. Period. I don't give a damn if you're Treyarch. I don't give a damn if you're Infinity Ward. I don't give a damn if you're Sledgehammer Games. I don't care who you are. Dead Silence should never be removed from a Call of Duty game. I'm going to say it once and I'm going to say it again for the motherfuckers in the back that did not hear me. It should never be removed. Do not punish me for wanting to move around in the game. Okay? Don't punish me. Alright? I've learned how to play the game just like everyone else has. You know, I used to get stomped in the ground, okay? When I used to play Call of Duty back in the day, bro, I was getting my cheeks clapped, no homo. You know what I'm saying? Pause, whatever, right? Hey, it happens. It happens to all of us. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what made COD special back in the day, you know what I'm saying? When people were actually better than you, you know, you had to learn, right? And nowadays it's like, oh, skill-based matchmaking kind of, you know, took the wind out of everybody's sails, but we'll talk about that in a little bit. But like I said, being able to move around in the game felt really good, and having Dead Silence felt really good. So that's just another point that I wanted to reiterate on or to discuss. So moving on to my next point. The user interface seems more intuitive. Now, I understand where a lot of people are coming from with the whole user interface thing, because let me tell you what, Modern Warfare 2, boy, oh boy, that user interface was something else, okay? Let me be the one to say that the Modern Warfare 2 user interface is one of the worst things I've ever seen in my life, period. Like literally, I would rather let 1,000 babies punch me in the face. Actually, that sounds kind of cute. I would rather stick my butt cheek in a pile of honey and let a bunch of Africanized honeybees sting me than rather have to navigate through the user interface on Modern Warfare 2. Let me just say it, okay? Africanized honeybees, they're something else, alright? But anyways, we're not talking about Africanized honeybees, we're talking about the user interface on Modern Warfare 3 being more intuitive, right? It's way more intuitive, okay? I just felt like it was more easier to navigate menus and, you know, just get to where I needed to get. You know what I'm saying? And literally, I don't understand why they were going for this whole, like, oh, we're trying to be like Hulu and we're trying to be like Netflix and all these other like streaming services when Call of Duty has had a simple formula for a user interface. You know what I'm saying? Like even going back to Sledgehammer's previous games like Vanguard and even World War II had a really good user interface. So what is the problem with the whole like Hulu UI? You know what I'm saying? Like why even attempt to do that? You know what I'm saying? And Modern Warfare 2 just made things way more convoluted than they had to be with the user interface. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, I gotta tab over to this area to get to that area to tab over to that area. You see what I'm saying? Tab, tab, tab. It's like, what the fuck, bro? It's like, just give me a menu, right? Campaign, multiplayer, Warzone, or Spec Ops, whatever, and then have like Warzone as its own application or whatever. Let's just talk about that for a minute. Why in the fuck, excuse my language, I might cuss a little bit in this. Why is it that Warzone does not have its own application yet? Why? Why do we have to include it in campaign, multiplayer, and the other third-party game mode, rather it's Zombies or Spec Ops? Why? 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 Why does it have to be like that? You know what I'm saying? Like I mean, literally, bro. I don't give a damn about Warzone. I could care less. Who wants to literally camp in a match for 30 minutes to 45 minutes just to die, by somebody who's doing the same thing? Oh, Crazy Spartan, you can't play Warzone. You're trash. Yeah, bro. Warzone didn't make Call of Duty what Call of Duty is nowadays, but whatever. We ain't, that's another thing for a separate video. But regardless, I mean, the user interface, I felt like it was more easier to navigate this go around. I mean, it's still ass. Don't get me wrong. Like the user interface is still ass, but it's not as bad and it's not as convoluted as Modern Warfare 2's is. Okay. Excuse me. Yeah, let me just text the old lady back. But yeah, so the UI, it seems a little more intuitive, but I still kind of wish they can maybe simplify it in a way where you don't have to tab to get to a tab to get to the tab that you want to get to, and then you have to find the match, you know what I'm saying? Kind of deal. But we're going to move on to my next point. The maps are okay. All right. So let me be the one to say that the selection of maps we got in the beta, they were okay. I mean, I kind of wish we didn't get what was that damn map called? Was it Karachi? I forgot what the map we had in the beta was called. What map was that we had in the beta? Let me go in here and pause this because I'm looking at the okay, so in the beta we had Estate, Skid Row, Favela, Rust, High Rise. And then we had Popoff, Power, and Orlov Military Base for the Ground War maps, which I don't play Ground War, so I don't give a shit. But the map Skid Row, okay? Let me just be the one to say that Skid Row as a map sucks ass, okay? If you like Skid Row, you have problems. You might need to go get yourself checked, and you obviously don't know what a good Call of Duty map is. So, but I will say that, the fact that they brought back the original Modern Warfare 2 maps, I'm I'm ecstatic about it, but at the same time I'm kind of like, why didn't they do that for Modern Warfare 2 2022 Electric Boogaloo? It's Dorbin time. Shout out to my boy Blame Truth, one of my favorite YouTubers of all time. But anyways, why didn't they just do that? Why didn't they bring back Modern Warfare 2 maps in Modern Warfare 2 2022 and release two or three maps every season? I don't know. I don't know. I was kind of trying to play numbers there, like trying to kind of, just be funny about it. But I mean, it's the God's honest truth, though. I don't understand why they didn't bring those maps back into, Modern Warfare 2, especially considering that they were original Modern Warfare 2 maps. But, that's neither here or there. Sledgehammer Games is going to do us justice by bringing them this year. And I kind of wish that Modern Warfare 3 this year would have bought Modern Warfare 3 maps. Such as Dome and, what? What's another Modern Warfare 3 map? I don't even remember Modern Warfare 3 maps like that. I don't know. I don't know. It's kind of hard. Kind of hard to say which Modern Warfare 3 maps they could have bought back. Because it's been so long since Modern Warfare 3 came out. Terminal, I mean, obviously. But, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I'm just, like, very confused on why they didn't do that. Just bring back maps that, would have made sense in the game. Let me not make sure. Let me make sure to not get trapped in a corner. Okay. Let me make sure to not do that. Trying to actually have this stream go on a decent amount of time. But yeah, the maps were okay. The maps are okay. I don't know. I mean, it's gonna be interesting um to see if people get bored, within 2 to 3 weeks of the game being out, because we've already played the maps. We've already played, Modern Warfare 2 maps back in the day. I mean, maybe these youngins nowadays haven't played them. Probably like my nephews, they haven't played them. And a lot of other like younger kids out there, they haven't got to experience those OG Modern Warfare 2 maps. But I don't know. I mean, it's is gonna differ for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna be just interesting seeing um how people react to these different maps. Like, I don't know. I mean, I'm hoping I don't get bored within the first couple of weeks, because like I said, I was there for Modern Warfare 2. I played Favela, I played Derail, I played Estate and Terminal and Rust and everything. But I just don't know. It's going to be very interesting to see how the maps work. But I will say, though, they are better than Modern Warfare 2's maps. And, the maps were another thing that I liked within the beta. Okay? So we're going to move on to our next point here. Gloves are a neat addition to the game. I'm going to go on ahead and pull up the gloves and tell you guys what they do, because I'm a good researcher. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to me being the best YouTuber. Psych. So let's see. Let's pull up the gloves here. So we got the perks, we got the gear. Yo, this website that I'm on, it's offering like best class setups for the beta. Tell you how sweaty the beta is. We're gonna talk about it in you know, um we're gonna talk about it here in a little bit. So they had the gloves. The gloves are a neat addition to the game. It's something that we haven't really seen before. Obviously, in Advanced Warfare, they had the character customization where you could customize the gloves, the helmet, the boots, and stuff like that. But in this game, it's offering different perks, like different enhancements with the gloves themselves. So the quick grip gloves, say that 1,000 times fast. It increases your weapon swap speed. And then they have commando gloves. These allow you to reload while you're sprinting. And I think they had another pair of gloves. I might be wrong about that, but shout out to Sledgehammer Games for at least trying to innovate in certain ways without like making it very convoluted. You know what I'm saying? So, that's actually pretty cool. So shout out to them, and I'm actually about to die. I was trying to pop my gobble gum, but I couldn't get it to activate, so. Uh-oh. Trying to at least get some good weapons out of the box. Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, the Baymaker. Yeah. Baymaker's gonna do us some work. But yeah, so the gloves were a neat addition to the game. I just hope that they keep, offering more gloves throughout the year, for more play styles, you know what I'm saying? Like that do more things. We got 3 people watching the video. What's up? Appreciate everybody stopping by. Glad to see everybody stopping by. Y'all let me know how my audio is. Y'all let me know if there's anything I need to change. But yeah, man, I mean, the gloves were a neat addition, so that's just something I wanted to bring up here. Let me go ahead and move on to my next point. The boots are something new, okay? So we're sticking with the gear here, and the boots were actually a cool idea. I don't know why any other development studio hasn't touched on it, but I mean, I thought it was a cool addition to the game. So let me pull up what the boots do. So we have the covert sneakers, which obviously we talked about Dead Silence. It's just like the ninja perk from the past games, like Dead Silence, whatever. If an enemy is using the bone conduction headset, which is one of the pieces of like equipment or whatever else it is, they'll be able to hear you coming. So bone conduction is a counter to Dead Silence, which, how do I feel about that? I mean, it's all right, but it's just like, I don't know. I mean, I kind of appreciate the fact that there is a counter for certain things in this game. Then we have the lightweight boots, which I was using these for the most part in the beta. They increase your movement and swimming speeds, and then you have less noise while you're swimming, so that's cool. Climbing boots, obviously, they make you climb faster. They reduce fall damage, so that's pretty cool. Then we have Stalker boots, which are boots that help you increase your ADS speed and strafing speeds. But those boots didn't really work that well, and I hope they make a change to that in the beta. Or hope they changed it during the beta to be released in the full version of the game. So there's that. But the boots offered something cool, and I'm actually I'm actually pretty glad that they put it in the game. You know what I'm saying? It offers a lot to the game itself, and I think it's cool. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully they don't have any boots that are pay to win. You know what I'm saying? Uh, they've kind of started implementing pay to win mechanics in Modern Warfare 2, and I'm just really nervous about that because, you know, obviously it's pay to win. You know what I'm saying? Who's going to be, you know, wanting to spend money just to have an unfair advantage? You know what I'm saying? Like, who's going to want to do that? So, um, but that's just a point that I wanted to make, is that the boots were actually a cool addition. So hopefully they offer more boots that do more things, as the full game comes out. But, you know, we'll just have to wait and see. I actually need to go get Juggernog before I go down. Um, so let's go ahead and go work on getting that right now. Um, But yeah, so like I said, the boots were a pretty cool addition to the game, and you know, I just hope they keep it up with the, you know, additions that they're putting in the game, and you know, like I said, hopefully we'll see some more interesting new things that come out, and so yeah, there we go. Moving on to my next point here. I like the ability to be able to switch from kill streaks to score streaks to kill streaks, blah blah blah, whatever. This should be a thing that every single Call of Duty game has. Like from here on out, I don't want to see it missing from the full game. Okay, literally, I don't understand why. Literally every single year, everything changes. You know what I'm saying? Like literally, I'm just so confused on why they can't keep like certain stuff in the games, right? Like, why is it that we have to keep reverting back, changing this, changing that? You don't fix it, bro. Like literally, if things are working and y'all know they're working, why try and fix them? You see what I'm saying? So, the ability to switch from kill streaks to score streaks and vice versa, I just feel like that should be a staple in every Call of Duty game. Okay? Like I don't want to hear like, oh, you know, it's gonna, you know, make things like less viable and, you know, this and that. Like, no, bro. No. Literally, it offers different play styles to different people. Like, if you're a kill streak person, hey, have the kill streak option on there for them. If you're a score streak person, if you like playing the OBJ, like a lot of people don't like doing nowadays, then hey, offer it for those people who like playing the objective, right? You know, you're catering to everyone at that point. Like, and I just feel like that's something that they should be doing, like more often, is trying to listen to advice, listen to feedback. Shout out to Sledgehammer Games because, like I said, man, Sledgehammer Games, they're really the best ones when it comes to listening to feedback. Like, that is one thing I can say about Sledgehammer Games. Like, you know, a lot of people say that Sledgehammer Games sucks, and I'm just not. I mean, like, yeah, they've made some questionable decisions, you know, or whatever, but literally, it's not like Infinity Ward. You know what I'm saying? Like, literally, when Vanguard came out, I was like, bro, Vanguard has to be the worst Call of Duty game I've ever played in my life. And then, when we got Modern Warfare 2, you know, being the buggy mess that it was like, you know, bro, it was crazy, right? Sorry, you guys, I'm writing these symbols down so that way I can get the sword. Let's see. Voila. Okay. So there's that one. But yeah, so being able to switch from kill streaks to score streaks and vice versa, I just feel like that's something that they should keep in every Call of Duty game, like regardless of what the developers intend or what the publisher wants to do. I just feel like it offers more variety and it will cater to both sides. You know what I'm saying? Like it will cater the kill streak people and it will cater to score streak people. So there's that. All right. All right. So, but yeah, other than that, I feel like the fact that they had that in the game, being able to toggle from kill streaks to score streaks, was absolutely dope. And I hope that that's something that kind of all the development teams just start doing like here on out. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna move on to the next point here. Um, the menu music is actually really good. I know that really menu music is something that not a lot of people really care for, but for me, I mean, it kind of is very similar to Modern Warfare 2 like intro music, like the OG Modern Warfare 2. It's kind of almost reminiscent to that. Like literally, if you go back and you listen to it, it absolutely almost sounds like it, like for real. Like it puts you back in your feels, and I just think that that's dope, man. I really do. I'm glad that they kind of stuck with that, like, you know, Modern Warfare 2 OG oriented music, where it's kind of like very melodic, but it sets the tone for the game. You know what I'm saying? Like it's very Modern Warfare esque. You know what I'm saying? Um, so I just think that the menu music was actually really good. Like whoever done the menu music this year, shout out to them. They done a really good job. Sorry guys, I'm just making sure I have these symbols. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, if you know, you know. All right, I got 2 more minutes on my alarm. We got 2 people watching the video. What's up? Appreciate everybody stopping by. Like I said, man, if y'all are on the live stream, you know, y'all let me know how my audio's doing. Y'all let me know if there's anything I need to change, um, anything I need to do better. Y'all let me know what's up. And if y'all miss the live streams, y'all drop a like on this video. I'd appreciate it. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and run these symbols up real quick. So let's see. So there's that one. Then there's this one. Yo, if you know, you know, bro. Then there's 2. Okay, so it's this one. Yeah, bro, like I said, if you know, you know, dude. Like, literally, when the game first came out, and me and my boy, Dustin, aka Pansy, which, if you guys are OGs on the channel, y'all know who that is. Shout out to my boy Dustin, man. I miss playing the game with him. Hopefully he's doing good if he ever does stumble across this video somehow, some way. But yeah, man. Oh, and we forgot this one. Oh, man. Okay, we're just gonna have to, like, move on. Because, you know, that's what we do. We gotta improvise, adapt, overcome. You know what I'm saying? IAO. Improvise, adapt, overcome, man. That's how we do it. But yeah, shout out to whoever done the menu music. I mean, I know it's not, the same guy who done the Modern Warfare 2 music. I'm trying to remember what his name, Hans Zimmer, I think it was. Appreciate people stopping by. We got 2 people watching the video. What's up? Appreciate everybody stopping by. But but yeah, I know it's not Hans Zimmer, but you know, it's actually the menu music's actually really good. We got 3 people watching the video. What's up? Appreciate everybody stopping by. But like I said, if y'all are on the video, y'all let me know how the audio is. Let me know if there's anything I need to turn up, turn down, or whatever. It feels really good being able to play Black Ops 3 Zombies, bro. For a game that literally came out 8 years ago, like, it plays better than current CODs now. Like, I'm gonna just be the one to say that right now. But yeah, menu music was good. So, moving on. The weapons don't feel slow. I mean, I know I literally iterated this within the first few sub points that I had, but just the way they felt, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even know how to describe it, bro. It just feels like, you know, you could literally move, you know, there was no like sluggishness, you know. It just felt really good. Like, I don't even know, bro. I don't even know how to freaking explain it, bro. Like, literally every weapon felt good in the game. Between pistols, LMGs, snipers, whatever you name it, it felt good. Alright, so we're going to move on to our next egg point. Yo, if you've done the Shadows of Evil Easter egg, bro, drop a W in the chat, bro. If you've done the Shadows of Evil Easter egg, drop a W in the chat. I don't even think we have this one open up. Yeah, we don't have this one open up. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go on ahead. We're going to open this up. Bada bing, bada boom. We're going to go on ahead and glide down here. We're going to open these up. Alright, that one's open up. I don't really think there's anything else we can open up. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else we can open up. Alright. Yo, if you know this area, bro, you know this area. Yo, like that area is very freaking dangerous, bro. Like, if you don't know how to maneuver in that area, like, you know, really good, you're gonna die. We got 3 people watching the video. What's up? Appreciate everybody stopping by. Like I said, y'all let me know how the audio is down there in the chat. So that way, if there's something I gotta change, I can adjust it while I'm on the stream or whatever, or adjust it for the next stream, hopefully. But yeah, the weapons felt great. Like, I don't really know what else to say, but the weapons felt great. Like, they didn't have all those ADS penalties. They didn't have, like, reduced aim down sight time, reduced strafe speed, and they just didn't feel slow. So, shout out to Sledgehammer Games. Y'all done that really, really good. Hopefully, I'll be doing more personal vlogs here on the channel. We'll see how that goes. But moving on to the next point that I have, the fact that they had 24/7 playlists in the beta. I really think that they should start doing that more often. Like, oh, is that a Margle, bro? That's a Margle. Yep, that's a Margle. Dude, I'm so glad I have stamina up. I don't want to switch the, Oh, this is a bad spot to be in, bro. Terrible, terrible, terrible spot. Oh, bro, he's gonna spawn right here. Yeah, I kinda felt that one coming up here. Yeah, we're gonna die. Okay. 11 rounds. Got through almost all my points. Drop an L in the chat for your boy, who isn't really good at zombies anymore. He's trash. He's not that 2015 crazy Spartan. Shout out to me, though. I got 307 subscribers, though. Shout out to me. Love the vibes, my man. Appreciate it. Reverse_IQ. If you're enjoying the channel, bro, definitely hit that subscribe button, man. Glad you're here. Appreciate you. Definitely appreciate it, man. So we're going to play my favorite zombies map of all time. Probably the best zombies map of all time, if you ask the right people, Dryzendrock. For any of my zombies people down there in the chat, y'all drop y'all's favorite zombies maps. But 24/7 playlist in the beta. Man, I really do appreciate the fact that they put 24/7 high rise as well as 24/7 rust in the game. I really do. Like, as soon as they put that, my boy says, already done it. Love your channel. Keep it up, bro. And yes, it really is. I think he says, I love Dryzendrock. Appreciate it, man. Alright, there goes my alarm. Yeah, already done it. Love your channel. Keep it up, bro. Yes, it is. I really love the electric bow. Bro, the electric one's the best one, man. I cannot stand it when people say, like, the wolf bow is the best one or the fire bow is the best one. Like, bro, they clearly don't know zombies, my guy. I'm just letting this cutscene play out just because it's so good. It's legendary. Going ahead and call this number back. But, yeah, man, appreciate you stopping by, bro. Definitely glad to see somebody on the channel. If you're still here, man, let me know how the audio is. Let me know how the audio is on the channel, man. Let me know if there's anything I gotta change. Alright. Dryzendrock, man. Probably, if we're being honest, Dryzendrock's probably the most beautiful map of all time as well. Crate power, we'll take it. Hopefully the box is in the second room, so that way we can get a you know, at least something decent off the rip. I'm not expecting like a Ray Gun Mark II off the rip, which if it does happen, bro, I'm quitting the stream and I'm going to go get a lottery ticket like ASAP. But yeah, 24/7 playlist in the beta though, absolutely goated. They should have been doing that, to be honest with you. Especially since, you know, every Call of Duty game has maps that everyone likes. Well, that might be subjective depending on who you are. But, yeah, you know, I feel like 24/7 playlists in betas should be a norm moving forward. Like a normal thing moving forward. Insta-kill, we'll take it. We'll take it. Audio is great. Appreciate it, my guy. Appreciate it. I thought I was sounding like ass at first, you know what I'm saying? Thought I was sounding like booty cheeks at first, but hey. As long as you say it's good, man, we good. We straight. We golden, my guy. Appreciate you stopping by, man. Definitely glad to have you on the channel. like I said, man, the next goal in my channel is to get 500 subscribers. Um, and then just hopefully keep growing from there, bro. Like that's really all I want to do. You know, kind of try and reach more people, reach a bigger audience, and just, you know, go from there. So, moving on to my last thing that I liked within the beta, double XP. Okay, now I know this one isn't really everyone's cup of tea, or it isn't really a big deal to everyone, but I mean, I think it's cool. I think it's cool. I think the fact that they offered double XP in the beta, it just like it made grinding out those beta levels like just that much more easier. You know what I'm saying? So, and we're already about to die. No, 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 no. Do the worm scrum. You know what I'm saying? All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. But yeah, shout out to Sledgehammer Games for giving us a double XP, you know, kind of chance within the beta to unlock those certain rewards that we were trying to get. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out to Sledgehammer Games, bro. So, we're going to move on to the things that I disliked about the beta. There aren't as many things that I disliked within the beta. But some of these were, some of these were kind of things that made me dislike the game, you know, within the beta. So let's start off with this first point, and y'all let me know if y'all thought the same way about this first point, but some of the maps have a different look. Like, some of them have, like, a haziness over them. Some of them look just, like, more greener. Some of them look more colorful. Y'all let me know if that was something y'all experienced in the beta. I don't know. It just felt like certain maps had, like, a graininess to them. Like, certain ones had this, like, film grain kind of effect on them, and I didn't really like it. But y'all let me know down there in the comment section below if y'all experienced the same thing, or if, you know, my old ass is just seeing shit. I mean, I'm 27, you know, I'm not that old, but, you know, I've been playing Call of Duty a long time. So we're gonna go ahead and get that. Get us some points. We're gonna get the Vesper off the wall here. Man, shout out to Black Ops 3, bro. This game still looks so beautiful, bro. After what? 8 years? 8 years. It's been 8 years since this game came out, bro. Eight years. That's crazy. Got 2 people watching the video. What's up? Appreciate everybody stopping by. Y'all let me know what y'all were doing 8 years down there in the comment section below, bro. I had just graduated high school when this game... Wait. Did I? November 2015? Yeah. So, literally, when this game came out, I had just graduated high school, bro. Yep, when this game first came out, I had just graduated high school, man. That's crazy. When you look at it that way, it's crazy. Where's this last zombie at, though? Might have 2 more. But, yeah, I don't know. A lot of the maps just had, like, a graininess to them. Like, a lot of them were either green or, you know, they had browns. They were colorful. It was just, like, the way the maps looked, I don't know. They just look weird to me. But y'all let me know what y'all think down there in the comment section below or in the chat if I'm losing my mind. Next point. Inconsistent time to kill. This might be based on the servers, this might be based on the weapon you're using, this might be based on a lot of factors, but I don't know. For me personally, I just felt like there were times where I was melting people, and then there were times where I felt like people could not die. Like literally felt like people could not die, bro. I don't know what it was. I don't know why that was, but yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think down there in the comment section below if I'm losing my mind or not. But but nah, I don't think I am. I think I've heard a lot of the bigger content creators kind of come out and echo that same sentiment. Um you know, maybe it's due to skill-based matchmaking, which we'll discuss here in just a little bit. Um, you know, maybe it's just me. I don't know. I just felt like there was an inconsistent time to kill, and it really kind of took me out of the game, like at points, you know, because I felt like I should have done more, and then there were times where I felt like I'm like I done all I could do. You know what I'm saying? So y'all let me know what y'all think down there in the comment section below about that. But but yeah, y'all, like I said, y'all let me know what y'all think. Um, moving on to the next point here, the flashbangs were too overpowered. Okay, even if you were using tac mask, which did not work in the beta, the flashbangs were just too overpowered, bro. I felt like I was back in Modern Warfare 2, 2022, Electric Boogaloo, it's Dorbin time, and it just did not feel good getting flashed, bro. Like literally, um, you know, I just felt like I couldn't see shit. I felt like Stevie Wonder out there. You know what I'm saying? Like I felt like, you know, there wasn't shit that I could do. You know what I'm saying? I might as well bend over and kiss my ass goodbye if I got flashed by a flashbang. Pause. But that, you know, that's just what I'm saying. You know, it felt crazy. Uh, so I just hope that they address or try and fix the flashbangs because they were absolutely nuts, bro. Like in the beta, at least. I don't know how it's going to be during the full release of the game, which is kind of why I'm offering this feedback to Sledgehammer Games. So, Sledgehammer, y'all really do a good job with listening to people's advice. So, as an amateur content creator, myself, right? I didn't get flown out to Sledgehammer Games. I don't get flown out to any events, okay? I'm offering advice. So if a Sledgehammer dev comes across my video, you know, just listen to what I gotta say. Thank you. All right. But yeah, the flashbangs were too overpowered. Okay. So I hope they adjust those accordingly. Moving on to the next one. Having to use other weapons to get certain attachments. This was a thing in Modern Warfare 2 that I didn't like. The fact that I got to use the M4 to get an attachment for the AK, and then I got to use the RP or the Desert Eagle to get this attachment for an LMG, and blah 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 blah. Got to use this attachment to get that weapon. Got to do this. Got to do that. It just stop. Like, don't make this a thing, bro. Like, the fact that I gotta use weapons that I don't want to get attachments that I need, it just does not make sense. Like, in the grand scheme of things, I just wish that there was, like, a unified weapon system, like, weapon leveling system, that allowed me to get all of my attachments, you know, without having to use literally weapons that I would never touch. Like, literally. Like, it just doesn't make sense in the grand scheme of things. So, hope that's something that they kind of, you know, look at, something that they address. with Treyarch's next game. Hopefully Treyarch's next game doesn't have that. But, you know, we'll see what happens. Treyarch has, what is that, another year for their next game? Really, really ready to see what they do for their next game. Which we'll talk about it, you know, more as the year progresses. But we got 3 people watching the video. What's up? Appreciate everybody stopping by. Thank you to everybody that's stopping by as well. Y'all are the real goats of the channel. If you're subscribed, you're a goat of the channel. So if you want to become a goat of the channel, y'all already know what to do. We upload roughly once or twice a week, give or take. Try and at least start doing it every day if I can. Maybe Monday through Friday. But yeah, so having to use one weapon to get an attachment for another weapon and another weapon to get an attachment for that weapon or whatever. I just kind of feel like this system, it's not good, okay? There should be red dots, foregrips, laser sights, underbarrel attachments, rear grip attachments, magazines. Boom. Like, that's it. There should be none of this like, oh, if you want this attachment for the M4, you got to use the AK. And if you want that attachment for the AK, you got to use the RPK. You see what I'm saying? It should not be like that. It should not be like that, bro. Hopefully they, you know, go back to the drawing board on that, because that's kind of stupid. So, there's that. Moving on to the next point. Snipers are still overpowered. They aim down sights too fast. Okay, the sniper community is absolutely loving it right now. They're clenching their butt cheeks, hoping that the snipers don't get nerfed. But I'm hoping that the snipers get nerfed, because they just don't make any sense in the beta. They didn't make any sense in the beta. Okay. Like, I understand there's a community for everyone, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's an assault rifle community, there's an SMG community, LMGs, snipers, shotguns, pistols, whatever. But it's just like, it does not make sense, bro. Like, the fact that, you know, snipers can aim down sights just as fast as a SMG or an LMG can, or whatever, and have that one-hit capability. It just does not make sense. So, I hope that that's something that they adjust in the full launch of the game. And, yeah, like, snipers have been busted for a while in Call of Duty history. I mean, we've had snipers like the DSR-50 get nerfed into the ground. We've had, you know, death threats being issued to Vonderhaar because he nerfed the DSR-50. Which, shout out to Vaughn, you know, he's gone now. But, alright, got us some max ammo, that's nice. That's probably the last soul that we had to get. Or the last zombie. There we go. Okay. I probably should have got Juggernog when I had the chance. But I'm hoping I'll be fine, because it's only round 7. Yeah, Crazy Spartan. You think you're going to be fine, my friend. Oh, I was hoping it would have been like a ray gun Mark II. I would have put it out of the box. But yeah, so I just feel like the snipers need to be looked at. Like, I'm not saying nerf them into the ground to where they're totally ineffective, but they just need to be fixed. Okay, that's all I'm saying. Literally, that's all I'm saying. Okay. So we're gonna go in here. We're gonna get this bow upgrade started. Kobe. So we're gonna go in here. We're gonna move on to the next point. Tac mask needs a buff. Okay. Tactical mask hasn't been good for the last past Call of Duties. Like the last few Call of Duties, it hasn't been good. Like, I just don't understand. I mean, literally, the game now, I feel like Call of Duty now, especially, it just feels like they're trying to make it to where literally everything can slow you down, or either everything can hurt your aim down sight time and ADS movement speed and whatever the fuck else they can, you know, try and nerf on you or whatever. But I don't know, man. I mean, it just feels very weird, like, to me. Let me go ahead and get Juggernog before we die. Yeah, we're actually gonna get Juggernog and quick revive, so that way we don't die. Can still die with them, but it's gonna help us out. But yeah, so tactical mask needs a buff. Okay, period. All right. There should not be a place on this planet where if I have tac mask and I'm using the perk like it's intended to be used, I should not be getting bukkakied by a flashbang. Okay? If you don't know what a bukkake is, look it up. Don't look it up. Don't do that to yourself. Okay? Anyway, anywho's. I shouldn't be getting affected. Okay? Like, if I want to play a certain play style with a certain perk or a certain whatever, let me play that way. Like, if I don't want to be flashed by flashbangs, let me not be flashbanged by flashbangs. Or flashed by flashbangs. You see what I'm saying? So, I'm just kind of hoping that they, you know, fix the tac mask perk in the game, because it's not very good in its current state. And, I just feel like that they can, you know, do more for the tac mask perk, is what I'm saying. So, hopefully they fix it. So, that's just my 2 cents on that. All right. Moving on to the next perk that has to be fixed, Ghost. Okay, Ghost should not be working the way it's working right now, to where, like, even if you slow down for a certain amount of time, like, it just stops working. If you're moving, Ghost should be working. Like, even if you're moving just a tad bit, Ghost should be working. Okay? Like, I'm gonna just call it like it is. Okay? I'm gonna call a spade a spade. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm moving, like, I'm gonna give you an example. Like, even if I'm moving like this right here, Ghost should be working. Even if I'm moving at a snail's pace, right? Ghost should be working. All right? Because playstyles shouldn't be hindered by the perks that are being used, right? So if I'm wanting to move, then Ghost shouldn't be hindered. Like, if a sniper wants faster aim down sight speed, they get it. You know what I'm saying? But if we want to move around the map fast and quiet, we can't get it because they're scared of movement. Like, literally, Infinity Ward, they're scared of damn movement. They're literally, you know, putting doors in the game every single time, and it's like, you're putting doors in the game as an alert system. You see what I'm saying? So, I don't know, man. I kind of just feel like, you know, Ghost should be one of those perks that should never be like just nerfed. So hopefully they can, fix the ghost perk because it needs a little buff. All right. Takes no old lady, you guys. But and then the last thing that I disliked about the Modern Warfare 3 beta, the kill streaks are weak. Okay, kill streaks, score streaks, whatever the hell you want to call them. I just feel like in the past maybe 3 or 4 Call of Duties, they've been weak. Okay, the last Call of Duty to have really good streaks was Black Ops 4. Okay, and a lot of people were arguing that even Black Ops 4 didn't have good kill streaks, but let me remind you of a few, okay? There was the Sniper's Nest. There was the, I think it was like, the Drone Squad or something. I think there was like a mothership in the game or something like that. But just to name a few, the Sniper's Nest and then the VTOL or whatever, right? Very, very damn good streaks, like premier level streaks. And yes, Zero was put in the game to kind of like hack certain streaks or whatever. Even then, like, the streaks were really good in the game. Like, the streaks were good in Black Ops 4. You know what I'm saying? Like, Black Ops 3 had some good kill streaks and stuff too. You know what I'm saying? The raps, the raps was probably like a premier level streak or whatever. Yo, I was about to say, did I not get a shield on my back or something? I was about to say. But yeah, so I just feel like they need to like buff the streaks. You know what I'm saying? Because like as a player who likes being rewarded for getting his streaks or his, score streaks or whatever, kill streaks, whatever, I just feel like I should not be neutered just to let the other like newer players have a chance in the game, which we'll get to skill-based matchmaking in just a little bit. I know I've been saying that for a while, but trust me, we'll get there. But yeah, the kill streaks aren't very good in the game, so I'm hoping that they introduce more and that they're more effective. Okay, so there's that. So moving on to the things that, bro, I absolutely freaking hated in the game, right? In the beta. So this first one, we literally just got done addressing it. The skill-based matchmaking was so damn sweaty, okay? I understand we're in the era where oh my god, little Timmy has to have his teammates and he has to, have a fair chance at the game, because he doesn't want to go to his mom Karen and doesn't want her kid to cry and complain about, almost wanting to hurt himself. Like, just stop. Just stop, bro. We're literally growing up in a time where people are sensitive as fuck. Okay? Literally, a M&M could be colored black. Oh, that's racism. It's black. Like, come on. Like, just fucking stop, bro. Like, gaming, it's the same thing. Like, literally, you have people that are complaining that skill-based matchmaking should be a thing in Call of Duty. And it should not be. Okay? Unless it's like, the pro scene. People like Optic and Nade Shot and, Scump and all these other players. Like, skill-based matchmaking should not be a thing in public matches. I'm going to say it once and I'm going to say it again for the motherfuckers in the back that did not hear me. Skill-based matchmaking should not be a thing in current Call of Duty. I don't give a damn who you are. I don't care what you say. It should not be a thing. Period. Okay? Like, I don't understand why they don't want to talk about it. Like, literally, the developers don't want to talk about it, or they can't talk about it because, Activision's constantly greeting, breathing down their necks, like, you better not talk about it, or else. Like, bro, like, no. We know that skill-based matchmaking is in the game. We know that it's there. But it's the fact that they just can't talk about it. Why? I don't know. Maybe it hurts Activision's bottom line. Maybe they just won't make money if they don't, if they talk about how skill-based matchmaking works, and then people won't buy their dumbass, stupid... Why did I do that? Drop a L in the chat. Drop a L in the chat that I picked up this gun out of the box because I didn't even know what I was doing, bro. Just drop a L in the chat. Oh man. I don't even know what I was doing there. I don't even know why I decided to do that in the first place. Like, I knew I had crate power, but I just was not thinking there. Like, if I'm just being honest with myself, I was not thinking. But anyways, skill-based matchmaking is too sweaty, bro. Like, I understand that, there should be a protected skill bracket for those who, aren't good at the game, and those who kind of struggle with playing the game, and, those who actually have, like, a mental kind of handicap, if you will. Like, those who can't really use their hands that well but still want to play the game. Like, those who don't really have the IQ to play the game as good as, like, a player like myself or any other average player like myself. But at the same time, don't punish me and everybody else who wants to have, like, a good casual experience at the game, right? Let me take you back to a time during a very, very goated Call of Duty game called Black Ops 2. Okay? In Black Ops 2, they had a thing called combat training, or boot camp as it was called, right? Boot camp should be a thing that they should bring back. Okay? For those of you who don't know what boot camp is, okay? So when you booted up Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2 back in the day, right? You had this mode called boot camp where your first 10 to like 15 games, or until you reach like level 20 or whatever, you were playing against bots. Okay? And like, you were playing against bots and normal players, right? Like, not like scump level players, but like players that were kind of like at the bots level, if not a little bit higher, right? And what the game done was it took your skill and it kept like increasing the level of your competition based on how you were doing. So if you were getting like 1 KD games every match up until level 20, then guess what? You went out there and you started playing levels, or you started playing people with your same skill level, right? But if you were dominating those bots, then guess what? You're out there playing with better players. But they don't do that no more. They don't give us the chance to go to boot camp. They don't give us the chance to, kind of try and find our skill level or play against players of our skill level. It's always, you got to play sweaty. You got to play sweaty. You got to do this. You got to do that. And it's very tedious, okay? The way the skill-based matchmaking works in the game, it's not conducive. Like, it does not benefit anyone, okay? The only players that it benefits are those who aren't really good at the game. Those are the only ones it benefits, okay? It doesn't benefit even average players like myself. We got 2 people watching the video. What's up? Appreciate everybody stopping by. It does not benefit average players like myself. It doesn't benefit the good players, like the great players. It just doesn't benefit anybody. Like the fact that I'm being punished all because I do good for one match, like they decide to throw me in 7 more sweaty ass matches all because I done good that one match. Like literally, it should not be like that. Ever. Like I should not be punished all because I done good for one match. You see what I'm saying? So I just kind of feel like skill-based matchmaking, it has its place and I understand why it's there, but it needs to be reworked. Like skill-based matchmaking, engage, optimized matchmaking, whatever the fuck you want to call it, like it's all in the same umbrella, right? So with that being said, the skill-based matchmaking was absolutely sweaty in the beta, and I kind of hope they tone it down. And another reason that skill-based matchmaking just sucks in general is because they do connection, like they do matches based off of your skill. They don't do it based on connection. They don't do it based on, what server will work good for you. They just do it based off of what your skill level is. And oftentimes you get like these matches where it's just like your connection sucks. So gonna go ahead and drop that Panzer. You already know how we do around here. Alright. So now we're gonna see if we can get some crawlers. Got to get them in here. But yeah, skill-based matchmaking, engage, optimized matchmaking, whatever you want to call it, it's just got to be reworked. Okay. So we're going to move on to the next point because I spent too long talking about skill-based matchmaking and I went off on a tangent there. The health regeneration was too slow. Okay. I don't know what it was or why it was, but in the beta, the health regeneration just was too slow. Okay. I hope that this is something that they fix, like even the base level of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like put, something in the game to where, put something in the game to where it's like a stem shot or a quick fix or something like just something for us to be able to regenerate our health faster. Like that's literally all we're asking for. You know what I'm saying? We're not asking for skill-based matchmaking to be removed. We're not asking for this. We're not asking for that. But, hopefully they fix the health regeneration problems because they're an issue. You know what I'm saying? You regenerate health way too slow. And I feel like this is something that they're going to be able to fix. No problem. So, yeah, the health regen was just way too slow, and I hope that they fix it for the launch of the game, which they're probably going to end up doing because we told them about it. Moving on to the next thing, the connection was terrible, okay? Obviously, the beta servers are always terrible. So, what is that? So, let's see. Horn Heart Stag. Horn Heart Stag, okay. Okay. But, But yeah, so um, hopefully the connection is a whole lot better when the full game comes out, and I'm pretty sure it will be. Um, but yeah, it was just like during the beta, the connection was terrible. I mean, like regardless of what kind of internet you have, like even if you have fiber internet, and even if you were like on a LAN connection or whatever, like I just felt like the connection wasn't good. You know, so like I said, I hope that that's something that they fix for the full launch of the game, which I'm pretty sure they will fix it. Um, but yeah, connection was just bad. Okay, so pretty sure they'll address that. And moving on to the last one, takes too long to find a match. Okay, I understand that skill-based matchmaking plays a factor in this as well. Um, you know, obviously it's taken them that long because they're trying to find players of your skill level. So, but I just I just wish that, they could fix that and kind of not make it take as long. So, there you go. So those were all the things that I hated about, the Modern Warfare 3 beta. So now we're going to move on to the things that I kind of want them to fix, and they're kind of like nitpicks that I have. So they're not like game breaking things, but I kind of do wish they would fix these. It would kind of make the game kind of like better, if you will. So there's that. So I need horn. So horn, heart, stag. Okay. So that's horn. And I'm probably about to get hit 1,000 times. All right. Oh, are you serious, bro? Oh man, I'm gonna need to get up and get out of here. All right, I'm gonna need to glide with a quickness. All right. Yep, just let me go back and get my jug and everything will be fine. All right. So we got a jug. Let me get my quick revive. Go down on round 15, like for the first time. Not bad, not bad. Alrighty. I just need stamina up. I feel like for me personally, and I'm gonna talk about this before I dive right into